So this week we've seen fish rise another 10% nearly. It's gone up. My fish at the moment's £320 a box. And it's the sixth consecutive month that we've seen a rise in fish prices. And to be honest, it's not the only thing that's attacking the industry, but it's highlighting the fact that the inflation figures that the government are coming out with are well underreported to what the actual figures are for the business or the average man on the street. And the industry on a whole, after the Ukraine war and the energy prices going up something like 300%, the inflation in stock prices, the increase in minimum wage and national insurance contributions, it's a very small marginal business now. Not compared to the good old days. When I started, I think a box of fish was under £100, and that was 2013. So we're not talking that long for that amount of a price increase. I remember when they were saying 180 quid and it was the end of the industry, never mind £320. And where's it going to go moving forward? Are we going to hit £400 in 2026? And fish on a whole, even in the supermarkets, it's quite expensive. But why is it so expensive when we're located in an area that's quite sustainable stocks and quite prevalently available, being the North Sea and the cold seas around sort of the Norway, Iceland area? Obviously, we've seen sanctions on the Russian fish that's been coming in. Hadn't really hit supplies until recently, and I think now they're starting to really dry up the Russian fish. But it's the reduction in the quota that they've done. I think it was down something like nearly 15-20% this year, and I think it's down again next year before they raise it. Are they ever going to raise it? I don't think they are. And if minimum wage and more taxes on business are brought in by the government, we're only going to see prices increase, because it doesn't matter if the fishes are caught by foreign vessels. They're transported, stocked and distributed by UK firms. So any further national insurance contribution increases, any further minimum wage contribution increases are going to hit the supply chain of the fish. So we're going to see prices continue to go up. And that's one thing with fish. It never goes down, does it? Other potatoes can go up and down, but fish, it goes up, it stays up, it never comes down. So we're on a trajectory of higher fish and chip prices. I already think it's quite expensive, and I personally keep my prices quite lean, and I think we're quite cheap in Redcar. And in our village shop, I think we're quite cheap compared to other shops in the area. But the thing is, with the other shops, they're more diversifying into like the chicken, the pizzas and the parmos and stuff, and I didn't really want to go down that route. I feel like a fish and chip shop should be a good old traditional fish and chip shop. You should specialise in what you do best. But when the margins aren't there in fish and chips, you're going to have to add something to the bottom of the menu just to make it more palatable to people's wallets.